And another episode of me forgetting to change the intro music. Welcome to the Payoff Pitch. My name's Dan. I'm here with Steve. We got Don. Kev should be joining us in a little bit later. Fellas, it's finally here. We are 3 days away from opening day. How are you guys feeling about your teams going into the first week?
I feel more confident in my team this week than you do to play the right intro music.
I got to give us some content off the drop, right?
Why? You could just let Steve talk. That's content enough.
Wow.
I do have a non-baseball game we're gonna play today, inspired by the Diamond Stone incident. And Steve, I'm gonna give you 10 players, and 10 NBA players. You gotta tell me where they went to college.
Oh, dude, I would go 10 for 10 with these guys.
I think my best I went 9 for 10. The last one I did, I lost on Dante Cunningham.
Oh my God! You know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing.
You know, watching Dante Cunningham and how he would like look in college and stuff, and like the NBA and stuff. I just assumed he spawned out of like Rucker Park and just showed up in the stadium one day, and they said, "Okay,
close."
But enough of that. Let's get started. We just had, last episode we did a preview of the Tokyo series. What were kind of you guys' thoughts going into or after those two games for either team?
That I'm probably the best gambler when it comes to betting the MLB. I'm fucking on fire. But I think the biggest thing for me is without Freddie Freeman, without Mookie Betts, the Dodgers still look that good. Like that's a problem. So moving forward here, I'm a little nervous for the rest of the league.
Yeah, 100%. I think definitely is worrying with Mookie considering they said he's lost almost like 50 pounds and he still can't stomach food. And it's been like 3 weeks now. Because he's not like a big guy. Like this isn't like someone like that's like Giancarlo Stanton size saying I lost 50 pounds and couldn't eat. Like, he lost almost 25% of his body weight in the last month. But yeah, if your team's that good, and you have prospects in your farm system that, like for example, yesterday when they played, Jackson Ferris started for them. Dude struck out Trout on 3 pitches, got him out on the ground out the second time through. He was going dicing through MLB lineups, and he's not even going to be in AAA to start the year. That's a scary team. I think from the Cubs' perspective, and this also goes back to the Dodgers as wow. Our best relief pitcher got released from the Dodgers, and he had like a 1.9 ERA for his whole career. And they released him just because they have that many arms. I think the Cubs bullpen is the biggest worry to me. But Steve, what did you kind of get on your first impression of these two teams?
Yeah, well, I tailed Don's picks, so I made some coin off this series. So thank you, Don. Thank you, Don.
Mine?
What's that?
Wow. Not mine? Wow.
I mean, I bet Ohtani to hit a home run to get first game.
I picked the wrong game. Him and Ohtani hit home runs in the wrong out. You know what? I sat there for the first time. I was like, yo, I need to bet this again because watch, it's gonna happen tomorrow. I should have did it.
Definitely cemented in my head that Shutta is a contact pitcher. Definitely. He's not going to get you a lot of strikeouts, but he's not going to give up necessarily a lot of home runs, but it's going to be in play when he's pitching. Yeah, and the bullpen gives you a lot of questions, see how far they go, but they're still kind of wide open in their spot. I still think they'll get over 85 wins. I still see it happening. Maybe, but I think I feel better with the Reds winning their division than more than anything. So,
yeah. Side note on that, because I didn't even think about it until I saw someone do it today. Because I know we're all high on the Reds. You'd also probably take Francona at plus 800 to win Manager of the Year right now.
My boy Tito.
So it might be worth a couple of dollars there. Yeah. So as Heels 0809 joins us, Kev joining the show here. Kev, we're talking about the Tokyo series. Kind of throwing you on the spotlight here. What was your first from both teams?
I mean, the Dodgers look like they're the Dodgers, right? It's basically my takeaway. I mean, it's those series are tough in my opinion. You're traveling halfway around the world. I mean, the Dodgers we all knew were probably going to sweep that series, so it's kind of as expected as far as I was concerned. You know, I think the Cubs didn't look like terrible or awful, but I think it's early. It's still too early to kind of get a determination. But the Dodgers looked kind of what I was expecting, kind of dominated a little bit.
I think one of the things that I think about now coming in, I just had a thought and I completely lost it. Wow, that was bad. That's bad of me. Like you said, it's so hard to look at that, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not worried more so about how the Dodgers looked. I'm more worried about how Justin Steele and Roki Sasaki looked in that second game because it wasn't great.
Yeah.
But real quick on that, have you guys seen the guy that goes to he goes to 162 games a year?
I think, yeah.
He did it when Ohtani was on the Angels last year. He did it with Ohtani
Oh,
on the
yeah,
Dodgers.
yeah. The diehard Ohtani fan.
And he starts the video and he goes, Game 1! Or he'll just
I know you're talking
every
about
single
now.
game. Every single game. And he was at the Tokyo series. His videos popped up on my thing and I was like, oh boy. But he did an extra long and it was just game. And it's he's going through the Tokyo game. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. That's too much for me.
God, I love him because I remember he did that in New York, and he did it while sitting in the bleacher creatures.
Oh gosh!
And they all turned around like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But so a couple teams have. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think the thing that stood out for me the most from that series is just the mishandling of Betts' illness. If you knew he was sick beforehand, why are we letting him get on the flight?
Yeah,
just be more sick. But anyway,
in a country that's very the minute it hits cold and flu season, everyone has a mask on. They're triple layered up, protected, and everything. Bring the guy who has a severe illness over on the 15-hour flight with you.
Right.
So so there was announced 8 teams will have a new City Connect jersey this year. 2 of them have been announced, with the Astros and the Nationals dropping their jerseys. As we take a look here at wrong button. What am I doing? As we take a look here at, I know I've messed the intro up. When we look at the Astros jersey here, to the moon with their City Connect 2.0. Where are we grading this one from A to F, fellas?
Woo, doggy. I like the color scheme.
I like the hat.
I like the hat. I don't know how I feel about that A though.
It gives a really old school look. You remember when they had the blue, jerseys?
I mean, I'd probably say B.
Yeah, I think B plus. I like it a little more. I really like the hat.
Yeah, the A kind of reminds me of Arizona's in a way, but I like the jersey, man. It just says Stros. I like that. I'll give it a B plus.
I'll give it I'm kind of with you. I'm with there with the B plus. I just like the OxyClean logo with the pure white jersey too. Like with the thing is like every player's got to have that or like the orange shoes or the orange sleeve with it, or it's not gonna work.
Right.
Like everyone's gonna have their custom stuff, and it's not gonna look as clean. But for me, that's kind of what takes it over the edge. That's a B plus for me. I think it's definitely better than the Nationals one that we're about to get into.
Oh, my poor guy Steve over here is already hurting.
Let me see if I can find a better photo than the one I found. I had to rush to get this together.
Yes, it's weak this year, in my opinion, man. Like,
Yeah,
I wasn't the biggest fan of the Cherry Blossoms one, but I like that one better than this current one. Like,
whoa. I like the hat. I think if it was just the hat, I would give it an A. But yeah, I see what you're saying there, where they're trying to do like the Metro thing with the way.
well, that's like
Metro!
that's the layout of the city. Looking at it, like you see where the intersections and stuff are, but still, like that doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's a D minus for me. Like, because I agree with you. I like the hat. But
so we're not gonna see you wearing a DC City Connect jersey on the show.
No, not this year. Nope.
I would think the uniforms would look better if they had a different color hat. Would you agree with me there, Steve? If it had a different color hat,
like that, if the hat was white or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Would it bump it up to a C in your eyes?
It would. It just doesn't feel like the Astros ones was clean, bro. Like this doesn't.
It just looks complicated.
Yeah, like
it's very complicated. They got different like homages in there. If you looked at it closely and actually deep dive into it, like the W on the hat is the Capitol building, like the underside of it. And then supposedly somewhere on the jersey they put a W for where the Nats stadium is, because like Steve said, it's a layout of the city. So they try to do too much. I personally like the color, so for me, I'd make it like a C or C plus just because I like the colors. But
yeah, I mean, I don't hate the colors. Like it could be the colors could be a lot worse. I think, in my opinion. So I would say a C plus. I don't think it's. Listen, we've seen some City Connect jerseys. I don't think this is one of the worst City Connect jerseys.
No, I wouldn't say it's one of the worst I've seen. No. I'm just
so you got to pick a. So let's say like your Mount Rushmore. What's your top 4 City Connect jerseys that we've had?
Hold on, quick Google search real fast.
Well, let's put it this way. Number 1 has to be for me the yellow Red Sox ones. Those are fire. I would say I really was a fan of the Toronto ones from last year. The black
with the red and blue outline.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like the Toronto skyline.
Mm-hmm.
I would throw that on there. I didn't hate the Tampa Bay ones last year.
With the skateboarding Ray, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, see, this is tough because I really liked the Cincy one from 23. It was good.
There it is. I found it.
The pink and yellow mint from the San Diego Padres in 22 was good.
How about the Brew Crew? 22.
Great.
I like that one.
Honestly, you know what's gonna be for me? It's gonna be my last one. It's gonna be the Cubs with the Wrigleyville.
I don't hate that. Yeah, so I got the Rays from last year. I got Colorado's.
The green ones.
They're the green and purples. Yeah. I don't know why I'm a sucker for that Angels one, the all cream jerseys.
Yep, that was a good one.
And then my last one is kind of a toss up, but I got to give it to the Baltimore all blacks.
I'm surprised you were going to say that the A.
It's, I mean, before they did that, 3 to 4 times a year, they were wearing the old retro jerseys anyway.
That's true.
Like I was kind of hoping for something a little bit different from them going into that, but I mean, I don't hate it. I have a couple myself, but it just wasn't original. Like if you watch the Braves enough, they wear that like once a month.
Yeah.
Like before that, they were always doing some kind of like, oh, here's our old school. If it was the old baby blues, then yeah, it would be up there. But the old retro 70s Hank Aaron Memorial one is just it's been used so much.
Steve, Kev.
I like the 22 White Sox Southside jerseys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The 23 Cincy jerseys, the Brew Crew 22 Brew Crew jerseys, and I'll keep it with some Nats, man. I did like the Cherry Blossom 22 jerseys, man. I like that gray color. I was a fan of that.
Kev.
Yeah, I mean, you guys mentioned mine already. I mean, Toronto's is definitely one of my favorite. For whatever reason, I don't know why the Miami neon ones. I
loved it. Love it.
I love the Miami neon ones.
Kings, yeah.
The Southside Chicago one definitely is another one of my favorite ones. And then kind of off the wall, I don't think a lot of people liked it, but I can't remember if it was last year's or 23, but the Giants one.
Oh, with the G?
Yeah, and kind of like the white or cream. It wasn't really white, but it was, and then the orange, like lighter orange.
That was actually 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Yeah, I know. They wear them so often now. You just feel like it was last year.
Yeah.
It used to be you wore your special edition 1 year and that was it.
Yeah.
Honorable mention: Los Serpentines.
Yeah.
And I would say Space City.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Now here's what. All right, you got to give the one you hate the most, your worst one.
Well, listen. First, before I give that, the Pittsburgh Pirates one would be so much better if it wasn't PGH on it.
Right, right. I'm with you.
It would be so much better. It would be so much better. The worst one. Ooh, see, that's hard. I would say you go first.
I got the St. Louis the Lou.
I don't.
That was the only thing different from their regular jersey.
If it had one Cardinal, it would be all right. But I just don't like the two Cardinals with like it.
It's the fact that it's like literally their exact same logo. They just put the Lou on it. Like that looks like something someone made in 2K My Team Creator. Like I will an honorable mention for my Mount Rushmore though. I forgot to mention was the Kansas City ones with the sea dripping down.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Kev, what's your hated?
For me, it's either the Motor City Detroit one.
Oh, I love that one.
Or like the Minnesota one that was like kind of all blue or purple or whatever it was.
Yeah, the one that was like supposed to be of like their city and shit, and it didn't look like that at all.
They tried to do the Prince theme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny Boy, what you got?
Oh, me? Okay. Mine has to be the Mets from last year. You can't be doing pinstripes as a Mets. You can't be doing pinstripes.
I
know you're trying to do the subway lines and stuff like that, make it look cool. You get the purple, but nah, can't be. You hate the Yankees. You can't be trying to steal their shit.
My favorite thing living here was they were like, we want to show you guys the love you guys have for the 7 train. And in my 5 years living here, everyone hates the fucking 7 train. It's the worst train.
As someone who visited and rode the 7 train to and from Citi Field, it is fucking horrible.
If you can, I used to have to take it to work, and you don't know the pain of the next stop after that one is the last stop, and it's in Flushing. right next to where essentially the Chinese sweatshops are. So you don't know the pain of getting on that train at the last stop. All the Chinese sweatshop workers are getting on, and then going to the next stop, and it's all Mets fans.
Mhm.
And then you can't. And then I gotta take it all the way into Brooklyn. No, fuck that.
That's like here the Green Line. If you like St. Patrick's Day weekend, if you even thought that you were gonna have a seat on the Green Line before being at the first stop, you're cooked. Like, think of it like this: it's a decent sized train, but you're packed like sardines in there. If the guy next to you smells funny, his little armpits stink, you're kind of fucked.
Good
It's
luck.
like lifting up, and you're just like, eh.
The only thing worse over here is SantaCon. That's just when everyone dresses up like Santa Claus and gets drunk and goes in the middle of the city. It's a nightmare. My boss at my old job one time gave me the weekend off, and I was confused because he never does. And he said, "Yeah, you got to ride the train into Manhattan during SantaCon. I'm not going to make you do that." Now, before we get into kind of like our final preseason predictions, it's time for Steve's favorite time of the year.
Yeah, my back is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into this tiny.
It's the Big Back Snack Attack Hour. I spent all day and literally went through like various like news sources, contacted people, and found a list of like a couple other teams that we have not gotten to yet that have released their full, including the Seattle Mariners and the Yankees' full food menu options. We don't have photos of everything, but we do have a good amount of food with description.
Talk to your
So we'll start.
connections.
So we'll start with the Yankees. We're gonna start with dessert. The first thing, their big feature this year is a tiramisu served in mini batting helmets. With Mr. Softy ice cream inside
It's the helmet, Don. You're getting the helmet. Come on, bro. Everything.
That little pinstripe helmet, bro.
Everything tastes better in the helmet.
I'd rather wipe my ass with sandpaper.
And
if it's in a helmet, sign me up.
And an authentic Jamaican beef patty, and a jerk smoked chicken Cuban sandwich.
Beef patty's easy because I can take that to my seat. We're going wham bam, but
we do have a photo of the beef patty. Let me find it here.
Big back.
That's the beef patty for us.
All right, take it back. I'm not sure about that, dog.
Yeah, I don't know about it looked like coleslaw in there, but it's probably pickled onions or something, or like cabbage or something.
I'm all right, dog.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
See, Steve, fucking come on. Have I ever steered you wrong?
Here's the tiramisu helmet.
It's a helmet, bro.
Look at that awful. Look at that awful fucking logo.
I'm sticking with the helmet though.
Fuck
Give
the
me the
helmet.
helmet.
Kev, what's your opinion? We already know they're gonna argue about this for an hour, so.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of tiramisu, so I probably wouldn't get it. But I'm with Steve on the angle of you're getting a helmet though.
You guys are suckers.
And then a special a lobster roll that is only available if you buy the Legends tickets, the really expensive seats up front. A Legend lobster roll with lemon aioli with Lay's potato chips.
I already know that's overrated.
I don't even want to know.
We already know that's overrated. Just move on.
And the final option is, and this is to quote my fiance, we're going just to get this. It is dumplings. They're coming in Kung Pao chicken, buffalo chicken, and Kobe Wagyu beef.
Place stinks.
Bro, how much? You know that thing's like $45. What does it set me back? Set me back $45.
Yeah. Bro, the only thing people get there is the last year they had a 99 burger. And it was a burger for $9.99 for Aaron Judge. and it was like a Wagyu beef, like premium, like it was a burger that should have cost like $50, and they only served 99 of them. So people would literally sit there and wait for like 3 hours, and like as soon as the gates would open, and they would just sit there and wait for it, just because they know like no one would happen. Their signature cocktail this year is going to be an espresso martini.
Man, I think I'm starting to hate the Yankees more.
Bro, what the fuck are we doing? You're literally trying to make your entire population basic white girls that just want to go out on a Monday night. Like, what are we doing? Fucking espresso martinis in a baseball game?
Next thing you know, they're gonna get rid of the chicken tender bucket.
Ooh, look at me. I'm at Yankee Stadium with my gal pals. Girls night out. Hashtag Aaron Judge. Fix your teeth.
Kev? Or is this an F for the Yankees?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I need any of that. I mean, the dumplings sound good, but I'm not trying to spend 50, 60
That's what I'm
bucks.
saying, bro. You already know they're fleecing you, bro.
Fuck off. Anything that has to do with the New York Yankees is a scam. They stink at baseball. They're not going to win fucking 90 games this year. Everybody relax. Garrett Cole's out. They're going to panic. I'm already sick of this team. I'm sick of the stadium. I haven't been there. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of that stupid logo. Fuck them. Oh, but I don't know, man. I mean, if we get to that point, Adley Rutschman could be a great guy we could pick up.
Oh no!
Fucking
no!
Unreal. Dude, I don't know.
Maybe
they'll give us Jackson Holiday too. He's been kind of stinking a little bit. I don't know. We'll give them maybe Marcus Stroman. Maybe I'll give them the ghost of Clint Frazier. Fucking sick of this shit, bro. Next team, please. Move on before I go on
moving on to a team.
Rant.
Moving on to a team that Don is big on this year. We're going to Seattle, to the Mariners.
Very nice stadium. Been on the outside of it. Have not been inside.
So the first thing they're doing is in honor of Ichiro. They're having a market of wings tossed in the exact teriyaki and sesame glaze recipe that was created specifically for Ichiro in the clubhouse kitchen. In his chicken wings, and they're gonna have something called the Ichi roll, and it's gonna be his favorite sushi roll he used to eat, with salmon, crab salad, avocado, cucumber, fried onions, sriracha, and rice.
What happened to just getting a couple glizzies and a fucking beer, bro? What are we doing here?
This segment for the last 2 weeks. I should mention this is not inside the stadium; it's outside the stadium. So it's like when you're drinking a beer before you go into the game, kind of food.
Bro, I'm getting ready to suck some beers down and put a couple glizzies in my mouth. You think I want Ichi rolls? Come on, man.
Okay, I got one more. That's probably gonna piss you
outside
off.
the stadium. I can make an argument for outside. You know,
I got one more that's probably gonna piss you off, Don, and then I got one that I think you're gonna like here. So they're called the Little Dumpers, and for Cal Raleigh, and it's in the same area as the Ichi rolls, and you get hot steamed pork soup dumplings with sesame sauce.
Yo, that sounds good though. I would eat that, but I'm not in a baseball game.
No shit, you would eat that, of course, but not in a baseball game. Yeah,
not in a baseball game.
Come on, man. Like this is we're doing way too much nowadays.
Okay,
like
so
back in the day, dude, you could get a pretzel, a bag of popcorn. Maybe it's 95 degrees outside. They got the ices out. Come on, man. Stop trying to put all this food in here that you all damn well know you ain't gonna be eating.
It's secretly a tax write-off. That's what it is.
Man, fuck a tax write-off. And fuck every stadium that does this. Every time I go to a baseball game this year at a different stadium and I see that.
So the next one we got here is the King's Court turkey leg. In honor of King Felix, where whenever he would pitch, they would give out random turkey legs. They're going to be selling the giant turkey legs that they would give out to fans. And then Don's gonna hate this next one, so I gotta pull the photo up. It's called the What Up Corn Dog.
What up, corn? Oh, what the hell is that?
Are we fucking serious right now?
Meredith Blue
Are we
battered.
serious right now?
Corn dog with spicy
In-
crunch and served with nacho cheese.
On what universe would anybody go, ooh, look at this green corn dog, and let me put it right in my mouth?
Here's
People
the
would
thing. They didn't say what blue thing it is. They just said it's a Mariners blue corn dog.
That doesn't even look that. Am I colorblind? Because that looks green too, man.
It's like
I'm
a
with you.
greenish blue. It's a greenish blue. But
It's
what
like
I
the
want you to
teal.
do is there will be people that will go to the game and do it for a video idea. Nobody in their right mind under 350 pounds would eat that thing straight. Those are the guys that have to sit in the extra large seats in the grandstand because their fat asses can't fit into one because they're too tight. Fucking knees are crinkling together.
All right, Kev, what do you think?
Fucking
I was reading the caption of the ice cream nachos below that.
So soft serve ice cream with thick, crunchy waffle chips, sprinkles, and caramel sauce. And I looked at a photo. It looks like it's like Stroop waffle. We talked about ice cream nachos, I think, last week.
Would eat it, not at a baseball game.
Yeah, that's like.
It's becoming an
Like if that was
experience.
at a food festival, I'd eat it.
They're selling an experience, guys. That's what
Stadium
Fuck
food.
the experience.
Stadium food is supposed to be convenient. It's supposed to be easy to eat. You can consume it while you watch the game. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to be sitting there going, pass the mayonnaise, like not just regular mayo. You gotta say the mayonnaise,
bro.
And you know, I mean, like it's come on, man.
The corn dog's easy to eat.
Man, fuck that green. You can eat a green corn dog, Kev. Stop that bullshit right now. Stop it right now, Kev. You can't look me dead in the face and go, that looks fucking appetizing. Fucking don't stop this shit, bro. Because what's gonna happen is this, right? Listen, I just want you got pizza, I'm all in. You got a pretzel, I'm all in. You got chicken, I'm all in. The second you stop bringing that other shit around me, man, I'm fucking out.
You're not fucking with the turkey leg.
Bro, yeah, let me walk around.
All right, so
bro.
I'm gonna skip this next one because it's sushi and it's just gonna make Don go more mad. Okay. Here's one for you.
I get the Asian population in baseball is up, but you don't need to bring the sushi into the ballparks. Stop it.
This next one is a hot dog.
Is it gonna be fucking orange?
Probably.
It's called the sumo dog, a foot-long all-beef hot dog covered with beef chili, cheese sauce, wasabi relish, pickled peppers, spicy mayo, teriyaki, furikake onion, jalapeno, and nori.
That just went from normal. What, yo, man?
Then you can get the classic sumo dog.
Stop the extra shit.
It comes with all that, and then you can add lemongrass lemonade with it for free.
I think I'd rather get fed by a baby bird than have that.
Okay, so there's one.
I would rather spend a weekend in Iowa than eat any of that food. Sharp cheese.
Hey, that gas station pizza, bro. Shout out to Kyle, man.
Yo, I'm in Chicago. I low key might go over to Iowa just so I can send a picture of me eating gas station pizza.
Oh, you bro.
I'm gonna text him, tell him he needs to start listening. The next one here is the Great State Burger. It's a restaurant. It serves cheeseburgers, chicken strips, veggie burgers, and hot dogs. All from in the state of Washington.
Now we gotta throw the veggie burgers in, bro. We gotta throw the veggie burgers, bro. Come on. Ain't no people that eat veggie burgers for a living go watch baseball games. If they do, they're not getting no goddamn veggie burger. They're eating beforehand. Fucking veggie burger, dude. Unbelievable. Are you making me mad with all the food that these idiotic franchises put in their park?
All right, last one in Seattle is it's a station called Slushy Town. It is a new station next to the bullpen where you can cool off with alcoholic slushy wall. So it looks like the 7-Eleven.
So it's like fat. So it's like Fat Tuesdays.
Yeah,
pretty much.
20-ounce beverage includes
10 out of 10. All you need.
Frozen mango natto, frozen basil lemonade margarita, frozen pina colada, and Mariners lemonade, which they don't have a photo, but I can guarantee you it's probably blue.
Blue Mariners lemonade, all in. Blue corn dogs, get the fuck out my face. Me and Dragon ain't putting up with this shit.
All right, so this next one is in Cal's neck of the woods and his team in Baltimore, the Orioles. First thing we got is the Warehouse Burger.
Maryland's down here. I was up there. I'm confused.
He's an Oriole fan. His dad named him Cal. His dad named him Cal Ripken.
Oh, he's named after an old guy? What a dweeb.
Yeah. He told me his sister was named after a player too. I was like, damn, your sister's name is Jackson Holiday?
No, it's Adley Rutschman getting traded to the Yankees.
LeMahieu. That's intriguing. So the first one's a Warehouse Burger. It is 2 flame-seared beef patties topped with queso fundido, fried onions, Grillo's pickles, and whistle sauce, which I guarantee you is just Thousand Island.
I don't need the onions. I don't need the pickles. Give me that. Give me the burger with the whistle sauce. I'm all in.
So the next one we got is the Chessie. It is a foot-long Chesapeake sausage smothered with creamy crab dip, pickled sweet corn, and fried green tomatoes on a soft pretzel bun.
That sounds gross, bro.
Who's eating this? Who's eating this?
You know there is some white person.
No. We can't even blame them.
White person from the DMV.
Hold on.
I'm gonna stand up for the white people in Baltimore.
First of all, as a white person, that's way too much seasoning for any white person. Second of all, there's damn well no way in hell that anybody above 300 pounds eats that.
You know what it is?
I would eat it. Take off the pickled sweet corn. I don't want the sweet corn, but take that off and I'd eat it.
What if they can't take the sweet corn off?
You eat it with the crab dip on the
Absolutely. Smother any sausage or hot dog in like chili or crab dip. 100% eating it.
All right. Well, Kevin's one of 15 white people.
Well, I can't defend him now.
That's a bun that's so much better than normal buns.
I can confirm Kev is a white guy. I can confirm.
This just in. Kev equals pasty.
Reminded me of the white man can't jump scene. He is white.
Oh man!
I
can't do it, bro. Oh,
pretzel buns are so much better.
You know what? That's probably something like that's the tourist that comes there for the game.
Kev, you got me at the pretzel buns. You lost me at everything that goes in between. That's like when a girl opens her legs, right?
Oh my God, where are we going?
It's like when a girl opens her legs and it doesn't smell.
Hang on. Let's ask the Baltimore fan. Cal, would you eat this?
Remember, breaking news. Oh,
Cal, would you eat this? And don't lie to us.
Cal's in Iowa. Remember this, all right?
Listen.
He's never seen a crab before. He's in Iowa.
They're lucky they got a mountain.
So, all right, we're going to move on to the Dodgers, who have a huge added menu. Don, I'm going to put this photo. It's going to piss you off.
Hold on. Let me guess. We're adding kimchi, edamame, all you can eat Korean barbecue. Like, what are we doing here?
We got a 16-inch jalapeno cheddar sausage topped with corn relish, white cheddar cheese, cilantro cream, and tortilla strips, served with fries. And I was looking for a price, no price, but it's Dodger Stadium after they signed all these players is probably $50.
I'll say. The thing that I'll note is underneath I saw something. It was about barbecue, but it was about ribs. Who wants to eat ribs at a baseball game?
With your white Dodgers jersey on.
Oh, wait till you hear what's with this. It's the Al Pastor ribs and pulled pork with esquite, chipotle cornbread, habanero baked beans, chorizo, and pineapple salsa.
Next.
How are these
We gotta-
stadium eats? Like, what are these? I don't.
Like
I-
if this was like if this is around the stadium, okay, fine. But bro, your main jersey is white. How in the world do you
And your
expect
alternate
anybody
is
above
cream.
250 pounds to not eat that and spill it all over themselves?
That's why
What
shout out with
type
the
for?
Braves. The Braves built the battery outside their stadium, so all their crazy food shit is out there, and everything inside the stadium is just like is actual like hot baseball park food. The only time I think we didn't eat that was when we sat in the like when you sit in the Delta Club seats. They give you you have like a special dining hall you go to, and it's exactly like this.
Listen, just be thankful when I say this. 100% put crab on anything. You're a psychopath. You don't even know what a crab is. You're from freaking Iowa for crying out loud. I forget where I was going with my point now. Cal just made me aggravated.
Crab's like bacon, man. It makes everything better.
Ugh. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the point of the show where Steve has to guess where these 10 basketball players went to college, because I'm getting real honestly, I'm aggravated now. I'm gonna be even more aggravated then.
All right, well, let's try to scroll through the rest of these fast. So the last two they have is a teriyaki glazed chicken platter with steamed rice, shishito peppers, veggie dumplings, and spring rolls. We know Don. Pass on to the next one. And then the next one is crispy katsu chicken on Texas toast with mayo, creamy avocado, arugula, tomatoes, and applewood bacon.
Man, take the arugula off that. You might get me.
That's what we're looking
That
at.
sounded pretty good. I would eat that.
Yeah, take the arugula off that. I'm eating that. Of course, Steve's eating that. Look at him. He
Steve
went
popped
from
back in as
he
soon
went
as
from
we
no
saw
face
that.
cam to face cam.
I missed it, man. What? Put it back up. What is this?
creamy chicken katsu sandwich with bacon, avocado, and Kewpie mayo.
Take the arugula off there. Steve's not an arugula guy, I can tell.
Steve seems like an iceberg lettuce guy to me.
No, arugula's got a little something to it. You know what I mean?
If you like arugula, you're just depressed. And that's the only thing I've come up to in my life is if you voluntarily put arugula on
If you
want
sit
it
there,
in your life.
if you sit there and you're the type of guy that goes, "Can I get this chicken sandwich, but make sure you have extra arugula, please?" I want you to know that tonight, when you go to sleep, there's gonna be a box of Legos, and every time you roll over, you're gonna be screaming.
All right, so moving to Arizona, we got three new sandwiches. We have a chicken parm sub. There's no photo, but it's chicken cutlet with tomato sauce. There's nothing extra on it, just provolone, pesto, parmesan.
It's probably delicious.
And it's outside of the stadium.
Even better, I can eat it with my Los Sepertinos jersey. If I spill, they won't know the difference.
Cal, you have the link. Come join. So the next is the Filthy Mac fries, Cajun crinkle cut fries in white cheddar mac cheese, pork belly bacon, cola barbecue sauce, slaw, crispy onion, and scallions.
Man, you know that's piled on, bro. Like
I'm just not an onions guy, bro.
They just want you to shit your pants. They just want you to shit your pants.
That's fine. I hope you paid the cleaners well at Chase Field.
They're trying to break the union. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's it. That's going to be the one that bump them over.
And the last one here, we got the Sonoran dog. Half-pound Nathan's foot-long hot dog in New England roll topped with ranch beans, smoked bacon, pico, and mustard and mayo.
Ranch beans? No, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Fucking white people.
I'm good, bro.
We actually do have a new one for the Nationals that just got announced literally an hour ago. Cheesesteak loaded nachos.
Oh, see, Fast Breaks is already.
I put a word out. I hit. You know what I mean? They got
like,
a couple people watching the show.
I'll
they
go
know what's
buy
up.
the jersey. I'll go buy the jersey.
Yeah, you know, give me that blue jersey. I'm all in. You guys got
crispy tortilla chips topped with chopped ribeye, caramelized onion, pickled peppers, cheese whiz, and garlic aioli.
Cheese Whiz. Ooh. There you go, Steve.
Look at that. How are we gonna out Philly, baby?
Ain't no ain't no better cheese than a little whiz, if you catch my drift. The
That's
cheese
the
is always
key.
warm, baby. It
You
ain't
know it's
LIU. It ain't LIU. The cheese is always warm. Fucking that cheese in LIU is cold as shit.
Moving to Wrigley, we have the Gibberito sandwich. Iconic Chicago dish, plated up with a twist, juicy roast beef, garlic butter, lettuce, tomato, and garlic aioli tucked between 2 smashed and fried plantains.
My buddy would literally house that when I go there. Oh, Steve, I see chicken and waffles.
We got, crispy fried chicken served with Belgian waffles, hot honey drizzle, and strawberries.
Steve, chicken and waffles.
It sounds delicious, but guys, we're at the stadium, bro. You know how hard, like,
And the last team on this menu.
It seems like Chicago's on top of that.
Yeah.
It seemed like they plan shit out there.
If you've ever seen a Polish person in Chicago, they know how to maneuver their food. They're good. So let's move on to Miami here. Last one. We have
Cubano.
No, that's actually not even on here.
The Miami, it's called the Miami Heat fries. It's got heat, extra heat, jalapenos, brisket.
Don's not gonna like this one. Or he might. I don't know. This is the Parrillada board with steak, chicken, sausage, and vegetables. Chimichurri verde, chimichurri rojo, and cilantro sauce.
So
it's charcuterie board of meat.
And so they're eating that in this. Okay, so they're in the lounge, right? So this, okay.
It is, sports lounge located in left field.
I don't hate this as much as other people would. But what I do
this
see
is like you get there early.
What I do see right below it, Steve, pulled apart steak sliders, tossed wings.
Yeah, Miami does it right, man. For all 8 people that go to those games, man, they do it right.
They do everything but make you sit in your seat and watch a game.
It is 2,800 people, all right? Get more at the University of Texas in softball than you do there.
Fact.
Yeah, someone on Twitter responded to that and said they do everything they can to make sure you come to the game and not watch baseball.
Yep.
Damn right.
You went and dump, baby. You know, with the pitch clock, you might miss the first 5 innings. That first 5 bet might go down the toilet. You might not see a pitch live.
Oh wait, I do have one last one here with photos. There's no description of the food.
You're a bold man taking a dump at a stadium.
Listen,
Cal uses the Petrov.
You gotta go, man.
All right, so we have some food here from the Texas Rangers, but there is no description of the food. So we got here, it looks like there's lobster roll, lobster mac and cheese, lobster nachos.
No macaroni and cheese.
We have a big Papa potato.
Why are you? Go ahead.
I already got a big Papa potato.
I mean,
I already got a big Papa potato. My guy right up top. Little fast breaks.
Name change. Papa potato.
Wing, a bacon wrap hot dog, and a lobster roll.
That thing is fucking tiny. That thing costs fucking $37.50 before tax.
Yo, real talk. They just do these things like Don was saying. So girls will post this shit on Instagram and their TikToks.
Oh my god, you'll never believe how fun of a night I'm having.
Yeah, this is literally why they make these dishes. I guarantee it. Eating my
We're going
blue
for a full
corn
female
dog.
audience in 2025.
Straight housing a blue corn dog. Straight OnlyFans.
Oh my god. Look at me with no clothes on eating this corn dog in the bathroom of Seattle. $14.99. You can get it for $7.
You can get Giardia just like me.
That girl must be 320 pounds if she's posting with that.
Kev, what's one of them on there you'd most eat, and which one you're staying away from?
Blubber Girl 92.
I mean, the one I would most eat would be the Orioles hot dog with crab dip. Again, I mean, I could eat it with the corn, but I would see if I get it without it. And then the blue corn dog, I'm not putting anywhere near my mouth.
If I give you $500, you tell me you're not putting that blue corn dog in your mouth?
For $500, I'll put it near it, but I'm still not biting it.
For $1,000, would you bite it?
Sure.
All right, there we go. Steve, how much would it take for you to bite that corn dog?
Everybody's
Like
got
$10?
You know, boy, you know how stupid I would be after I watched Kev walk away with the little stack, and I'm like, you're like, all right, man, $10, Steve. Like,
I have this one friend. He'll literally eat it. He'll literally eat anything for $10.
give me the 10. I snatch it out of your hand.
Oh wait, no, wait. He didn't see it. I just realized that.
You gotta be thinking about that. Just biting down on
Let me
Cookie
find it
Monster's
again.
dick right in the game. Get caught on the big screen. Everybody's sitting there watching you just gobble them down, bro. Hell no.
So okay,
Prices
so
went
I
up.
found
Oh, all of a sudden, fucking, you get this girl on OnlyFans. I'm gonna hawk to a Cookie Monster's dick. Spit on that thing.
Here's the ice cream nachos.
There's
the
that's
dumplings.
simple.
Eat that.
Oh, yeah, ice cream. I'm always down for ice cream. Man.
I saw girls doing yoga. I'm all in. I'm a simple man. I know a good downward dog. This is the warrior pose.
All right, here's the other one. Let me.
Oh,
So
fudgeables.
they got this is how big. This is the turkey leg,
Yeah, I don't need it.
No, man,
I don't need it.
and then you can also get your drinks in a Trident cup.
See, that's dope. I would get that. That's better than the stupid helmet that the Yankees are offering for ice cream.
It can be used with all ballpark beverages, meaning you
All
can get
in.
it with beer and alcohol as well.
Oh my
Whoa.
god, Steve, you
Cal, this is what we were talking about.
get that shit out of here. If
We gotta
that's,
keep it
cookie,
long
if,
enough
that,
for
if
Cal.
that's related to Cookie Monster, he's got a fatty. Fucking hell, man.
All right. So,
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
So, all right. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the some games here before we do our predictions. We'll start with the game Don's wanted.
Yup.
Steve. All right. Pick any era. You can do all time, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s. It's gonna give
All
you
time.
It's gonna give you 10 NBA players. You got to say where they went to college. Don is not allowed to answer. He has to sit there and just get mad. All right. First one on your list here.
If you give me 2000s through present day, I'd go 100 for 100.
All right. After him, we'll do 2000. Just for spite here. First one is Al Thornton.
Florida State.
Yep, you're correct. Joey Grant.
Hold on. How many you giving him? 10?
He gets 10, yeah.
All right, Kev. Out of 10, how many do you think he gets right?
You said Joey?
7.
Over under is 6.5. You taking over?
Yeah, I'm taking over.
I'm going under. Let's go. I'm riding with you, Steve. Come on.
Joey Graham.
Fuck. The Pokes? Was he Oklahoma or Oklahoma
Yep.
State? Oklahoma State?
Oklahoma State.
Okay.
Marv
Fuck Joey
Roberts.
Graham was.
Fuck.
Who the fuck? I don't know.
Going
who
back
that
to the 70s.
Oh, I should have said
You said all
time.
time.
I did.
What'd
Marv
you say?
He
Roberts.
played back when it was the Spirit of St. Louis.
Come on, bro.
Marv Roberts.
Yeah, just take a guess. I don't even know who that is. So
I can give you the
Marv?
options if you want.
Okay.
Oh, you should know who that is.
You want the answer choices?
Give me answer choices.
Yale, Pacific, Northeastern, Butler, Texas Southern, Utah State.
Ooh. I know which one. I know which one it isn't.
It's not Yale. A guy named Marv wouldn't go to Yale. Let's go. Give me Utah. Utah State.
That's dope.
You were
That's
right.
100% it. Yep. Let's
That
go.
was that was 100%
Three.
guess. Don't give me props
Bow,
for
bow, bow.
shit. Don't give me
Fuck.
props for shit.
Danny Manning.
Oh,
I love
See,
it. They got it on instant.
if you don't know where Danny Manning went, I might stop being friends with you for like 10 minutes. Come on, man. You can get fucking Marv Roberts, but you don't know where Danny Manning went?
He's in North Carolina, Wake Forest.
That's not on this list.
I'll give you a hint. He coached Wake Forest. He didn't play there.
Who do you hate in the Big 12?
Stop. Can't give him hints.
Oh, Rock Chalk Bluebirds.
This fucking guy. Can't believe it. Dude, when
That
I think
makes
of,
me
For
get
some
over
reason,
the
for
subject.
some reason,
When
the
I think of-
Wake Forest popped in my head first.
yeah, because he was a head coach there for
Yeah, I know.
like 7 years. Listen, when I think of Kansas basketball, I think of Paul Pierce, I think of Danny Manning, and I think of Mario Chalmers. That's it. And maybe Perry Ellis.
Mario Superintendent Chalmers. Okay.
All right, so
Gorgie
three,
Jang.
3 for 4. Who'd you say?
Gorgie Jang. Gorgie
Oh.
Jang.
If you don't know where Gorgie Dang went, man, come on.
I don't know this one.
Oh my fucking god.
You giving up on it?
Yeah, I don't.
He played for your fucking boy.
You played for Slick Rick.
He could have played for my dad. I would if I don't know him
Louisville.
from his name. I don't know.
Louisville. All right, so you're 3 for 5.
Fucking Gorgie Dang. I can't
Earl
believe it.
Watson.
Ooh,
That's a tough one. Because he's
I
one
knew.
of 2 in my eyes.
This one was drafted in 2001 by Seattle.
Oh, I know who Earl Watson is.
yeah,
I
I
have
knew.
I give Kev the options. I guarantee you I could name 2 of them.
I know where he went. I knew exactly where he went as soon as I heard the name.
It's just one of those. It's one of those. I always get the mix up.
Is it the UCLA?
Yes, sir.
I always mix up UCLA and Cal for whatever reason. But when it comes to like those guys,
Sam Perkins.
oh my fucking god!
Yeah, you better not get this one wrong.
I think he played in like Baby Blue. That's all that comes to my mind right now. So I'm gonna go to Baby.
Yeah. All right, so you're 5 for 7.
Hold on, who's Baby Blue?
Come on, man. We all know. We all
Do
know,
we?
man. Come on.
I
Come on,
think
them
we
Tar,
know.
them
This
Tar
one-
Heels. Them Tar Heels.
I want to hear you say it. It's all right. Thank you.
Okay.
This
The
one is going to
USB
be hard. This one's going to be hard, so you got to know your knowledge here. This guy was drafted but never played a single game in the NBA.
Well,
John Johnson.
I have no idea.
So your options are North Florida, Vermont, Iowa, DePaul, East Carolina, Pacific.
Okay, John Johnson. That sounds like a Vermont fucking name. Like that. That sounds like a dude who plays at either East Carolina or Vermont. Which one is it, Danny?
It was neither. It was Iowa.
Shout out them Hawkeyes, baby.
Wow. You know, I didn't even. You know what that is. You know what that. Yeah.
His only season was with Seattle in 1977 in their finals year.
5 of 8. He's gonna get both right, Kev.
Stavlik
Nervous.
Randolph.
I'm nervous. What is it?
Oh my god!
What'd you
what
say?
a name.
Shavlik Randolph.
What a name. Come on, man.
Give me multiple choice here.
Okay, Georgetown, Western Kentucky, Texas, Duke, Miami, Winthrop.
I'll tell you one thing. It's not Texas because you would know him if you went to Texas.
Right.
It was Texas Tech.
That was the option, Texas Tech. Well, it's
Yeah,
not
well,
them
yeah.
either. I'll give you that, Steve.
I don't know. I can't. Hold on. No. I'm trying to picture jersey in my head here.
You don't even know who the hell Shavlik Randolph is.
I don't. I'm trying to picture. I'm trying to.
Kev's probably like, yeah, I got this figured out already.
I know who it
Kev,
is.
say the
I'm not-
colleges one more time.
Georgetown, Western Kentucky, Texas Tech, Miami, Duke, Winthrop.
That's a shame. It's Georgetown, and I don't remember that. I don't know. I don't even want to guess.
Ah, you idiot.
Kev, you want to bring it home?
He was Duke.
Yep. He was
What
Duke.
year was that?
2000, like JJ Redick's first year, I think.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I only remember
Right.
him because he was all right in college, but then he played for the Celtics for a little bit. Shavlik.
All right, so he's what? 6 of 9?
No, five
Five
of
of
5 of 9?
5 of 9.
All right. All right, so your last one here. Chuck Scher. This guy played in the 50s.
Okay.
All right. So he's a white dude. He's a white dude. He was a white dude. He probably played at Boston.
Confirmed he did.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Actually, fun fact for you, he was a first overall pick.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Probably the only
he's
first
not-
overall pick to go to this college ever.
He's probably not from. So
He's
he's not
sport.
from the state of Massachusetts. He's not from the state
No.
of Massachusetts. No.
No.
Is he from the Midwest? Can I phone a
Yeah.
friend? Midwest?
Yeah. I'll even give you a conference. I'll nail it down for you. How about that?
Yeah.
The MAC.
Bowling Green.
Bang.
Wow, they had
Don,
a
you wanna
first
try
overall
with-
draft pick. Wow.
Yeah,
Good for them.
1950. They don't remember that shit.
Hey, bro.
You want to do the 2010s, Don, real quick before we get to the rest of our baseball stuff?
Yeah,
go
I'm
10 for
let
10,
me-
dog.
Let me bang
Go
this
10
out.
for 10. Damn.
All right, give me one sec.
Chuck Scher. I'm never gonna forget you, buddy.
All right, 2010s, starting with Patrick Patterson.
Fucking University of Kentucky. Next.
Scott McAdoo.
Ooh, Scott McAdoo.
Drafted by Houston in 2012, played 1 year, and then played in Los Angeles for 1 year in 2018.
Are you sure you're not forgetting a first name?
Just Scott McAdoo.
I know a Bob.
Well, Bob
Well, I
McAdoo
know-
did not play in
I know
2010.
I know James McAdoo from fucking like UNC.
It's not him.
I
No,
know.
I just even Googled this guy to double check.
Give me the teams.
Played for Houston, North Texas, Arkansas, Binghamton, Iona, Seton Hall, Texas A&M.
You said he played for what team in the league? Houston?
He drafted by Houston in 2012 as a second-round pick, and then went back to play in his home country of Brazil, and then went back to the Lakers in 2018. He
Can you
played
give me-
10 games in his career.
Can you give me the colleges?
North Texas, Arkansas, Binghamton, Iona, Seton Hall, Texas A&M.
No, it's definitely not Texas A&M. I've never heard of this fucking guy. I don't know. I'm gonna say Iona.
It was Iona.
Bang. 2 for 2.
Terrence Jones.
University of Kentucky.
OJ Mayo.
Oh. My boy. University of Southern California. USC.
Robin Lopez.
I thought this was going to be a little harder. Stanford.
Wesley Johnson.
All right,
So
Steve.
pissed.
Syracuse.
Steve's so pissed about this. I can see it on his face.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
The next
I'm
one-
more mad
next
about
one
the
is-
Scott McAdoo because I'm like, who the fuck is Scott McAdoo,
He
man?
probably said
next
his name wrong.
I did not.
I'm going to
So
log up
how's-
the 2012 roster, and I
How's-
guarantee you said his name wrong.
How's he from
It's
Brazil
either
and
that
he's
or
not
Machado.
McAdoo?
It's either
Yeah.
probably Machado. I didn't know he was from Brazil until I googled him. So
It's
Machado.
100% Machado, and he said McAdoo wrong. It threw me off.
It's spelled like okay. The next one's Kawhi.
Kawhi?
Yeah, it's giving you easy ones.
You don't think I have his fucking college jersey in my closet? San Diego State.
Courtney Lee,
Fucking Western Kentucky. The Hilltop.
Chris Paul. God, this
Oh my
list,
God,
this
Wake
random
Forest.
list they gave you was terrible.
Can you give me a different random list? Because these are way too easy.
Yeah,
For me.
John Lucas III.
Oh, he went one of two places.
I know this one.
Oh fuck.
You probably you probably know both places.
I think they're both in the Big 12, right? I think he started at Baylor and finished at Oklahoma State,
Bingo.
right?
Yep.
All right.
So the list always goes off where they finish.
So it would be Oklahoma State.
Yep, 10 to 10.
All right. Can we get a different list? Because that was probably the easiest 10 names I think I've
You
ever
want
heard.
you
in
want
my entire life.
2000s?
Yeah. Let's make it a little harder for me. Jeez Louise.
Ty Lue.
Oh, my guy Ty Lue. They don't think I know where my guy Ty Lue went. Oh, baby. Nebraska.
Lindsey Hunter.
Ooh,
Lindsey Hunter was a
That's a good one.
baller.
you have to think about that for a minute.
That's a good one.
I'm not thinking about his son. I'm thinking about him. He's the one that played till 2010, correct?
Yeah, 2010 with the Bulls.
I would say he definitely came out. He was a Jackson, Mississippi boy. I know that. So I'd say Jackson State.
Bingo.
Bang.
Kenny Anderson.
Kenny Anderson.
Yeah, drafted in 91, played till 2005.
Jeez Louise. I believe, if I remember him correctly, he was a Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket.
Yep. Earl Boykins.
Ooh,
Ooh,
shout out Earl. Can we take a moment in time to just really appreciate him? That guy was teeny tiny. Like he made Jose Altuve look tall. He went to shout out to Mac again, Eastern Michigan.
Yep. Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
Yo, we're gonna talk about the president of the NBA Development League like that. That is fucking crazy. I got two colleges for him. I can't think of it. Give me the list.
SMU, St. John's, Winthrop, Texas Southern, Cal, BYU.
All right. Well, I didn't hear the other one. I thought so. I'm gonna go Cal.
Yep. Steve Blake.
Ooh.
Stevie Blake.
White chocolate, baby.
The Steve Blake. He is one of those where I know for a fact he went to like one of like the like those schools
Yo,
where the white boys always
you-
make it out.
He's
I actually
scrapped.
think
He's a-
their team just hit the.
White boys make it out.
Bro, dog, put some respect. Hey, Danny, listen, Steve Blake was that guy, bro.
Oh, fucking
I'm not that young.
2002 national champion. That's the Maryland Terrapins, baby.
I'm
Blake.
probably mispronouncing this guy's name. Maceo Baston. Let me look up how to pronounce it.
What team did he play for?
Raptors, Pacers, Raptors, and Pacers. He literally went back and forth for 4 years.
What year did
They don't even have a pronunciation or a photo of him on.
What year did he come out?
Taskbar. 2002 with Toronto.
What was his name again? Maceo Baston?
Maceo Baston, yeah.
Fucking, I don't know. Read the. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Read the name.
Montana,
Up.
Montana, Columbia, Texas, Kansas State, Michigan, Georgetown.
One more time for the fellas.
Montana, Columbia, Texas, Kansas State, Michigan, Georgetown. He was a 1998 second-round draft pick by the Bulls and played in Europe and the G League, or in the Continental Basketball Association until 2003 when the Raptors signed him.
Fucking.
Quad City Thunder legend. Maceo Baston.
He
From the-
sounds like a
he's
guy.
from
He
the
sounds
state
like
of
a guy that
Texas.
played for the Michigan Wolverines. I have no idea.
Yeah, it was Michigan.
That's a fucking guess, Steve. I don't know anymore.
Vin Baker.
Vinny.
Oh fuck, Vin Baker, where did you go? It wasn't anywhere big.
No. I had to look it up to double check because I wasn't sure.
I will say, looking at this list, there is one that's very obvious.
All right, give me the names of the schools.
Maryland, Georgia, New Mexico, Hartford, Butler, Alabama.
I mean, he definitely didn't go to Butler, and no shot he went to any of the other ones. It's got to be Hartford, right?
Yeah, University of Hartford.
Legend.
Chucky Atkins.
Oh, what you know about Big Chuck? Chucky Atkins. Jesus Christ. Talk about. See, this is bringing me back to the days, man. He is the GOAT from South Florida.
Yep. And last one, Austin Crozier.
That's a made-up name.
It is not.
It's a white dude.
I don't know if it's good or bad that the first thing when you look him up, it just has his wife. It just says wife.
What?
It's just like it's just looking up who his wife is.
All right, give me.
I would look up his
give me-
wife.
Give me the schools.
Maryland, Arizona State, Sam Houston, Providence, Buffalo, Elon.
All
Oh, his
right,
wife's a smoke show.
definitely not Sam Houston State. He's too white for that place. If Steve's saying he's white, I don't think he's Maryland. I feel like I would know if he went to Maryland.
Yeah, you would know that.
What were the other names?
I was gonna say, I'll show you a photo of him, and you could probably guess where he went to school. He was in the era of the pasty white forward on every NBA team.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Solid. unit.
Maryland,
bro!
Maryland. You know he set the meanest screens, bro. The meanest down screens.
Yo, this guy looks like he's got the face that played in the Big East.
Maryland, Arizona State, Sam Houston State, Providence, Buffalo, Elon.
I'm gonna go Providence just because he looks like he's mean, tough.
It was
He looks like he
Providence.
sets a mean fucking screen.
It's Providence.
Pass, pivot, pass, screen.
That man is fundamental.
Austin Crozier.
Fucking Ed Cooley would have had a field day with that guy. He would have been like, "Hey,
let's
Big Mayo, get over here.
All right, so let's get back onto the baseball track here. Going into the last thing we have left today is just award winner predictions and opening day predictions. So I guess we could start with who you think is the favorite to win an award and your long shot that they could sneak in and take it. Start with the NL MVP. Kev, you want to lead us off?
Sure. I mean, NL MVP, I think the favorite is Shohei. He'll probably win it hands down, honestly, especially if he's pitching.
Man, fuck him.
Two guys I like, I don't necessarily know if I'd call them long shots, but I think if Corbin Carroll has a bounce back season, he could definitely be in a position to pull something out. And I think Ellie De La Cruz, if he can do something like Acuna did that one year where he's got like 40 and 40 or 50 and 50.
40-60, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. He could potentially pull it out. But not that I would say either of those are like long shot, but definitely got some work ahead when you got Shohei in the same league. So
yeah, Shohei could pitch one inning and they'll say no one else has done this yet.
Right.
Shohei's the first player to breathe at exactly 2:55 and 52 seconds. No one's done this since Babe Ruth in 1910. Don, who's your MVP in the NL and who's your long shot?
My long shot, I've been saying it for months now. I think this guy's gonna have a phenomenal year, and like I think Cy Young easily, MVP right behind it potentially. I think there's a chance he leads the NL in wins, ERA, and strikeouts. I'm taking Paul Skeens as my long shot at plus 7.7500. And my favorite that I'm going to take, I will not touch Shohei Ohtani. I will not touch Juan Soto. Fortunately, I will not touch Mookie Betts because he is a measly 150 pounds now. Instead, I'm going to go with some swagger. I'm going to go with some pizzazz. I'm going with Fernando Tatis Jr. at plus 850.
Steve?
Yeah, I'll stay off of Shohei since it's already said. I'll stay away from Tatis. You know what? Phillies might have a great year, man. So give me Bryce Harper.
Disgusting.
And his bum ass.
Disgusting. Get that shit off my stream.
Also, that's coming from a Nationals fan. Remember that.
Yeah, that's even more gross. We don't do that shit here on the Payoff Pitch.
Yeah,
we may have started this show as the Golden Ticket Show, but we still are the Payoff Pitch. Okay.
I think my favorite thing that Steve does, no matter what show we do, he always has like on TV in the background. I've never seen Steve watch baseball until we're on the Payoff Pitch.
It works, baby. It's always on. Look at that. I gotta stick with the theme, man. ESPN, keep it loaded, right?
Next thing you know, we're talking about Korean boxing, and that's gonna be on Steve's team.
You damn right. You damn right.
Fucking Vietnamese table tennis.
So who's your long shot?
Damn, Paul Skeens was a great one, man.
Damn right it was.
Jacob Young has a higher odd to get MVP than like half the guys on this list that are definitely going to be better than him. That's crazy.
Let's go super long shot. Let's go hometown. Have a great season, especially if we get it to 80 wins. My boy James Wood.
I was about to say, if you say anybody else but James Wood, we'd have a problem.
For me, let's say probably both mine are long shots here. I'm gonna take Pete Alonso at plus 4,000. My main reason is I know we hate talking about the Yankees, but if you look at Aaron Judge's season last year, hitting behind Soto, it was his most RBIs, best OPS, and top slugging season that he's ever had. And now you're going to give Pete Alonso, where he has a chance to basically say, you guys weren't going to pay me for shit. Fine, I'm going to go have an MVP level season, opt out, and make you pay me to keep me. To sit and have him sitting behind where at any point he's going to have Lindor or Soto on base in front of him. Or even if when we get later in the year, Luis Angel Acuna. I think they're going to be really scared to pitch around him. So I'm going to take that. My long shot, give me Austin Riley. I think he had a bad year last year. He seems motivated. Ironically, he has the exact same odds as Paul Skeens right now. So one of us is winning here. But yeah, I'll take Riley.
Shout out my boy Skeens. He got that fire goatee stash looking thing.
Jacob Young has better odds than Schwarber, Ozuna, and Michael Harris. And James Wood.
Jacob Young needs to relax himself.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he's projected 8 home runs. What are they talking about?
He's going to look good doing it.
Damn right.
No, fuck, he's not. Let's go into AL. Don, I'll let you start us off on this one. I think you already know who you're going with. He's the second highest or second lowest odds.
I have him as the highest odds right now. Bobby Witt. I got him at plus 280 on FanDuel.
I got plus 350 on. I got plus 350 on Caesars.
Well, you better jump on that before it changes. Let me tell you.
I've already jumped on it.
But my long shot, it's really not a long shot, but Steve and I are very high on this team, and I think it's going to be a big reason why. Give me a J-Rod at plus 2K.
Julio.
I like it. For me, I got Bobby Witt winning it for me. My long shot is going to be – I don't think you counted long shot. He's got the 6th best odds, but I'll say Vladdy. I think, again, someone who's going for a free to prove his worth in free agency. I think he goes off. If not him, I would say give me – if he stays fully healthy, I'll take Trout.
How
fully healthy season,
bro? Y'all made fun of me. Hold on, time out. Beginning of this, we were making our picks. I said Trout. Everyone told me to shut the fuck up. Now the walking encyclopedia, since it throws out Trout, they're gonna give him. Oh yeah, fantastic pick, Danny. Thumbs up all around.
I want to say something. I will say the same thing to him that I said to you. Go fuck yourself. It's not going to happen, buddy. Waste of a bet. Fucking he's going to play right field. We're going to prolong him. He's going to play 85 instead of 40.
Stay healthy, 100%.
Suck my dick. He ain't fucking me. If he makes 100 games, I'll do something embarrassing.
You got to go eat.
All you got to do is be like, he made 100 games.
You got to eat that blue hot dog if
Yeah, I think I'd rather have blue waffle than that blue hot dog.
I don't know, bro.
So, all right, is that the bet? Is that the bet, Don? If Trout plays 100 games, you'll go at the what up corn dog?
Jesus Christ.
Listen, you don't have to do all that, man. Just say he played 100 games. That's all you gotta say.
Listen, if he does 100 games, I will take 6 negative 196s on a live stream, and I will yug them before we even start the podcast.
Hell yeah! All right, that's cool.
You gotta go to Fenway. You gotta go to Fenway in the summer and sit there and eat clam chowder.
Nah, don't do that. Make him listen. At least if he's gonna get like hammered and have fun, I'm gonna let him do that. Not like eat some clam chowder and get sick. I'm not trying to ruin his night.
We're gonna be watching the Red Sox game and be like, yeah, there's some dude in right field that's just crying while eating chowder.
Just yakking. I'm not gonna do that.
Fuck
to him,
you,
bro.
Mike Trout. You had to play 100 this year.
Steve, what do we got?
I'm with you guys about Bobby, man. I really like Bobby this year, but yeah, I mean, Trout's gonna stay healthy, bro. This one more hurrah. I mean, right field, he's gonna stay healthy. He's gonna get a little spring in his step.
I want to point out, when Steve stopped talking about baseball for a minute, Family Feud popped on in the back. Just want to point that out.
This is how it works.
Switch,
Switch, by the way. It's supposed to be on baseball.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's supposed to be on baseball. Listen, like Mike Trout, 110%, man. 110%.
I'm glad you think so, buddy.
But
Some
you
of
know,
you believe it.
if the Sacramento Athletics look good, you know, just throw out a little Brent, sprinkle a little bit of Brent on there.
Listen, all I know is breaking news is Kevin's still white, apparently. So
Hasn't changed.
hasn't
Yeah,
changed.
let's go to our Caucasian brother, Kevin.
Since y'all went Bobby Witt, because I mean I think that's gonna win too, but just to be different, I'll pick Adley. I think if
Future Yankee.
the
Future
Orioles,
New York Yankee great, Adley Rutschman.
right. The Orioles pitching can help them out. They'll have a good year, and he should have a good offensive season as well. My long shot is Riley Green for Detroit. I think he can bomb out.
Really
Plus
greeny.
5,000. I like that. So let's go to Cy Young. I think Don's already said he's got Paul Skeen. You got a long shot?
For the National League?
Yeah.
Oh boy, howdy do I. Let me so last year I want to put this on the record. I was all in on Chris Sale last year, and I looked like an absolute freaking stud. And I'm gonna do the same thing this year. All right. I want you to remember this when I say it, all right? Because I think there's a chance that this guy in particular has the chance to do something that like Jacob deGrom did back in the day when he won Cy Young for how bad his team was. This guy's currently plus 10,000. He plays on somebody's team here. I want you to look at me, Steven, when I say this. Mackenzie Gore, long shot for Cy Young.
Really?
I think there's a chance he can get 17 wins, a 2.2 ERA, and over 225 strikeouts.
I'm going to the casino. Since I can't bet on that in Virginia, I got to go to the casino and put that down. I like that.
So currently, if I want to do it here, I can bet $10 to win 1,000.
Yeah, we can't do Cy Young, right, Kev?
Yeah, no, we can't do any awards here. We got to use our offshore or go to a different state.
Hey, I'll be your offshore.
Hey, what's your offshore book, Don?
I'll be your offshore.
So,
Send that money over.
For mine, I'm with you on Skeens. My long shot is going to be Hunter Green. I think if anyone's going to lead that team pitching wise, it's going to be him. He's going to have to keep his control in. I think he can easily be top 3 in strikeouts, 15-win season this year if he, kind of stays consistent, doesn't hit that like 2 months like segment where he just can't get a ball over a plate. My favorite Hunter Green fact is he threw a no-hitter and still lost the game.
Yep.
So I always like to bet on it when they lost the game 1-0 and he threw a no-hitter.
I love that.
Kev?
For NL, I mean, I don't see how Skeens doesn't win it, but as far as long shot, I kind of like Michael King.
Not bad.
Logan Webb's another one I'm looking at. So.
Yeah. Steve-O?
Yeah, Paul is the unanimous from all of us who, I mean, it's hard to see anybody beat him. But you know what, man? Just for you, Danny, he's gonna come back strong.
Don't you put that evil on me.
You know what I mean? He's gonna come back. You know what I mean?
Thought about going with him too.
He's not going to be pitching till May, though.
That's what you're telling yourself. That's what you're telling yourself.
They wouldn't even let him go past 1 inning.
He doesn't need more than one. They saw enough. They saw enough. They said that's
and when he's at 58 pitches in the 2nd inning because he can't get the ball over the fucking plate and he's walking every batter. Yeah,
You're the one putting the bad voodoo out there, bro. Come on, man.
Someone 2 years ago was like, yeah, he's so great. His hits per 9 inning is low. And I was like, yeah, it's because he walks 8 batters a game.
Wow. Breaking news here for us college basketball fans. UNLV just hired a new coach. I think you guys know him very well. Josh Pastner.
Really?
Former Memphis and Georgia Tech head coach. I like the Running Rebels next year in the Mountain West. Sorry, carry on.
Okay.
Back on topic.
So that everyone's got their long shot in. Go into AL. I'll kick this one off. I got 2 Royals players on mine. I got Reagan's winning it, and I got Seth Lugo as my long shot.
I'm gonna say Logan Gilbert plus 1100, and for a long shot, I want you to all just breathe it in with me because he's on a prove it deal. Walker Buehler plus 8,000.
I knew you were going with the Red Sox. I just was trying to figure out who besides Crochet.
Well, Crochet's too high, and everybody's gonna bet on him. I think there's a chance Walker Buehler might lose like 3 games max this year.
Did y'all see that stat from ESPN Bet? And they showed who the most bet on, or out of all the money that's been bet on futures, which players were. And y'all want to take a guess who the National League Cy Young, the most money bet on was?
Zach
Was
Wheeler?
it Chris Sale?
Mm-mm.
Corbin Burns?
Nope.
Blake
Roki?
Snell?
Shota.
Ooh, I do like Shota as a long shot.
Christopher Sanchez.
I think I'd rather get hit by a bus than have Christopher Sanchez.
43% of all Cy Young bets on ESPN Bet were on Christopher Sanchez.
Christopher Sanchez.
Which means
what do they
random.
know?
You're better off giving me money.
I think it's probably ESPN Bet's trying to get you to bet on everyone else or bet on him, so they, because it's crazy as they said that, but his odds have never went up or never went down. Yeah. So, Kev, AL Cy Young.
I'm with you. I like Cole Reagans. I think the Royals have a great year. Maybe they sweep MVP and Cy Young.
And the championship.
I don't think it's really a long shot, but Logan Gilbert for Seattle would be the other guy I like.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, Kev took my Logan Gilbert pick. I'll go George Kirby. The other guy. Huh?
Oh, wow.
No one's trusting the Woo.
No, I don't fuck with the Woo. Shout out my boy Pot Smoke.
That's too young for these guys. Kev, what you know about Pop Smoke?
Nothing.
Rest in peace.
My guy Steve knows Pop Smoke. I know that.
Rest in peace, man.
I
was really hoping Kevin was just gonna start doing the whole breakdown from Dior like the beginning.
All of a sudden, he just goes, wait.
Hey.
She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I hop. She like the way that I move.
Kevin just starts getting sturdy on camera.
Yo, honestly, most money I would spend on anything is to watch Kev get sturdy on camera.
As long as that money's coming to me, then maybe we can work out a deal.
Listen, come to you and go to your wife and go to your son, wherever you want that money to go.
His wife comes in. It's just like I don't know. John just wanted me to do this.
All of a sudden, his wife and kid are sitting there like, Dad, what are you doing? I'm just getting sturdy, guys. Hey.
Yeah, those are my picks, man.
All right, moving on to Rookie of the Year. Starting at the National League. Roki is the favorite.
Man, fuck Roki.
I'm just going to say this. Y'all clowned me for it.
Yeah, I'm going to clown you again because he's trash.
When I said Drake Baldwin and I got it at plus 15,000, he's at plus 1,000 right now. 5th best odds behind Bubba Chandler, Shaw, Cruz. But I'm going to go Dylan Cruz. My long shot's going to be Drake Baldwin, just because he's going to be the only catcher on that team until June. And if he hits well, there's no need they're going to take him out of the starting lineup.
I see a 2,100 at FanDuel for Drake.
Good thing I caught it at plus 15,000.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my boy. Oh, go ahead, Don.
I'm still pondering, so you go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my boy Dylan Cruz. I gotta have some national love out there.
Yep.
You're not going to go with your boy Cade Cavalli at plus 12,000?
Actually, I'm just. I mean, listen. Let's think about teams that we think are going to be hot, right? We think the Cincinnati Reds are going to be hot, right? We got Chase Burns and Rhett Loader out there. That's still not worth it though.
I got you. So to be different, I'm going to take Bubba Chandler plus 750. Although I think Dylan Cruz wins. My long shot, shout out MLB The Show, because he's a fucking unit. And he's definitely going to be if he's not in this team's rotation to start the season, there's something wrong with him. I'm going to say Chase Nollander.
That's what I was about to say. Fucking Chase Nollander.
Plus 5,000, yeah.
When you said MLB The Show, I was like, yep, I know exactly who you were talking about. I got plus 6,000 on Caesars.
Even better.
I'm rolling with Dylan Cruz. Gotta stay with the Nats. And then Drake Baldwin, he's my long shot, even though he's not much of a long shot anymore. But
yeah, I appreciate the love, Kevin.
Someone's gonna give it to you.
I got my wife right now.
I mean, I like Don's
She's already asleep.
Man. I like Don's bubble pick because he was already talking shit to Skeens, bro.
Yeah,
he's like enjoy pitching the first
that's
day.
That's kind of why I'm all in.
Like, yo, I like that confidence, bro.
Dude,
he came off
next year, their first three in their rotation is going to be Paul Skeens, who throws over 100, Jared Jones, who can throw 100, and Bubba Chandler, who can throw 100. That's going to be a hard 1, 2, 3 to get through. Going to the AL. So I'm gonna already not count this guy. The guy they have is the favorite because this is like his third season he's played in the pros. So I don't think
he's not gonna get there, dude. This guy sucks at baseball. Yankee fans are still talking about him being their top prospect.
And who spells her name with 2 S's? Jason with 2 S's?
Stupid people.
I'm gonna go Christian Campbell as my favorite. And then my long shot, I'm gonna go Kumar Rocker.
Yeah, I like.
Actually, I lied. I'm gonna switch my long shot to Jack Caglione.
Yo, how do you not like the name Zebby Matthews, man? Come on.
I do, but Jack Caglione hitting behind Bobby Witt and Pasquantino is just like it's MLB The Show like porn.
Yeah, I getcha. So I'm obviously gonna take Christian Campbell, just because I don't think if Roman Anthony doesn't come up till June, that he's not gonna get it. But I like Christian Campbell. I like Jackson Joby. My long shot, I actually have 2 White Sox.
Kyle Teal,
plus 5,500. And
Colson.
No.
Sean?
Noah Schultz. The third coming of Chris Sale in Chicago. Another tall lefty that can throw hard. That's all it is. They just produce these tall left-handed pitchers. And then in about 3 years when he's good, he'll get traded to the Red Sox. It'll be him and Garrett Crochet. And we're just going to be printing money, baby, because that's all we're going to do.
So is it going to be the same thing? Crochet is going to have a bunch of injury issues. You're going to send him to the Braves for a mid-level prospect. He's become a Cy Young pitcher.
Do you have another version of Vaughn Grissom?
We got like 8.
I'll take Drake. You don't like Drake Baldwin, right? We'll take him.
Yeah, no, the Braves farm system is 19 starting pitchers, a second baseman, and a catcher. That's it.
I don't know. I'll just start using Yankee fans' logic. We'll take Ronald Acuna, and I'll give you Garrett Crochet's right arm only.
So you missed it when I was telling Don before the show. I was playing MLB The Show, and it said the Braves have made a trade, and they traded Ozzy Albies and Reynaldo Lopez for Zach Neto. And the next year I played them the first game, and it was Zach Neto and Gleyber Torres. They replaced Arcia and Albies, and they won the World Series.
That's wild.
But Steve, who you got for your future?
I'll go Kristen Campbell. Don sold me on that, but I mean, I was going to ask you about Roman Anthony, but you answered that. He's going to come up and probably
it hasn't come out that he's going to start with us. If he would start with us, I'd be taking him because I think he's going to be leaps and bounds better than Christian Campbell. But I think playing the odds and knowing how the Red Sox are, I personally think that he is going to start in AAA, and then by June he's going to be up. It's going to be Andrew Benintendi 2.0, but he's a lot better than Andrew Benintendi.
I'm seeing wild odds on Trey Sweeney. Like I see 3,000, and I see as high as 7,500.
Man, fuck Trey Sweeney. He ain't gonna play. I think I'd rather take Zach DeCenzo than fucking Trey Sweeney. Yo, top tier name that no one's talked about, and if he plays for the Royals, I think there's a chance he goes for like 3,100 this year. Jack
Caglione.
I did say that.
Yeah, that's it.
You said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I switched. I switched.
That just shows I don't listen when you talk.
You were just thinking about blue corn dogs.
No, I wasn't.
He's my long shot pick too.
Because
I like Jackson Jobe to win it.
I'm not sold on Jackson Jobe. Like I keep seeing everyone say, like, "Oh, he's gonna win Rookie of the Year." I'm just not sold on him. I don't see what it's taken him an extra year or two to get up here. Like, what's gonna change?
Yeah, I think we're on a pitcher's strong point right now, or whatever you want to call it. But the scheme's coming out, and now we got another big time names also. So,
well, I mean, I think it's just like direct impact, and they're gonna talk him up too. Paul Skeens was like a freak of nature, but I mean, it does depend on how the media kind of leads your attention and what you look at,
Yeah.
And last thing before we head out, who are your division winners for each division, and what's your World Series matchup?
All right, let's. Okay.
You want the solo, Cam?
Yeah, give me the solo, Cam. Excuse me. AL East. The Boston Red Sox. Yep, I said it. Deal with it. AL Central. The Kansas City Royals. The AL West. I'm taking the Seattle Mariners. The NL East. This is a tough one. I'm going to say, as much as my boy Danny hates them, I'm going to say the Philadelphia Phillies. NL Central, Cincinnati Reds. National League West, I'm going to say the Los Angeles Dodgers. The World Series matchup will be Seattle versus the Phillies, with Seattle winning in 6 games. With World Series MVP being, drumroll please, Logan Gilbert.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go for Jorge Polanco there.
I really was stopping myself from saying a guy that's not even on their team.
Well, here's the question with the Mariners. I think Harry Ford will get pulled up this year. Do you think they call up that switch pitcher?
I hope so. He's fucking electric.
Dude, throws 95 from both sides of the mound with both arms.
He's got to have the most elite pickoff moves in the country.
Yeah. Kev, we're going to give you the solo layout. Let us
Hell
have it.
Yeah. National League East, the Washington Nationals.
No, American League East. I'm on the Red Sox. American League Central. I'm on the Royals. American League West. I'm on the Rangers. National League East. Yes, I hope the Nationals can pull it off, but I am picking the Phillies. National League Central. This was a tough one for me, but I am going with the Brewers. And the National League West. I'm going to stick with the Dodgers. Kind of wanted to say the Diamondbacks, but I'm going to stick with the Dodgers. And World Series matchup. I'm going to go Phillies versus Royals. Royals win in 6.
All right. I like that. Steve, it's your time to shine, brother.
AL East.
Into the plate, number 27, Fast Breaks.
AL
How you
East.
feeling about
Give me them Red Sox. AL Central, Kansas City Royals. AL West, I'll go with the Dodgers. NL East, Atlanta Braves. NL Central, the Reds. NL West, Seattle.
AL West.
NL West, sorry. NL West, Seattle. World Series. What?
Keep saying NL West.
You say
Seattle. It's
LA
AL
West Seattle.
Oh. I'm throwing myself off. Anyways, World Series.
Big back.
I don't want to pick the Dodgers in the World Series. I'm trying to put them there. I'm going to go Red Sox.
Oh, Red Sox Nationals. The Don Fast Breaks dilemma.
Red Sox in the Reds.
Ooh. Who's winning?
Coin flip.
Say, we gave Steve the solo layout for the first time that wasn't about the LIU Sharks, and he just kind of fumbled that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's about passion, man, and it was tough for me to pick, man. I know what I'm focused on with LIU Sharks.
I mean, listen, you said you went from the AL East to the AL Central, and then skipped the AL West to go to the NL West.
And then you said Seattle.
I know.
And then when we said that's the AL West, you said right, and then you said Seattle again. You didn't say who you had winning the NL West.
No, he said no. What happened was
I flipped.
He said AL Central, Royals, NL West. Give me the Dodgers. NL East, NL Central. Then in the NL West, I like Seattle. And then we go, no, it's the AL West. He goes, yeah, okay, the NL West, Seattle. It's like, no, Steve. The AL West, the American League West, is the Seattle Mariners. He goes, exactly what I said. You guys confused me now. Stop. Seattle Mariners coming out of the NL West.
You know what it is?
I was ahead. I was
point
thinking about my World Series, and I was caught up on that. I was let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? I'm getting tired.
My favorite thing I've noticed on this show, and I know it's purely coincidental because I know you're not watching it, is Steve's fumbled like his words like 3 times ever. Like on the show, all 3 times has been right when Mike Trout hit a home run, and he hit a home run just a minute ago. So if Steve starts jumbling his words, I'm hammering live bet home run. All right, so I guess it's my turn. So for mine, starting with the AL East. Okay, there we go. Had to mute him.
Wow.
Can't be doing that shit to me.
I got in the AL East. I have the Yankees winning,
Oh,
and in the AL Central, I have the Royals. AL West, I have the Rangers.
shortstop the NL West.
Yeah. The NL West, I got. I'm gonna go Diamondbacks. I'm gonna say they're gonna hit a hot streak at the end of the year and catch up, take over the Dodgers. NL Central, I'm gonna go Reds also. NL East, I'm gonna go Phillies. My matchup is going to be. What do I want? I'm gonna go Rangers, Braves. Braves win it in 5.
Now, I want it on the record here when I say this. The Braves fan picked themselves to win the World Series, but didn't pick them to win the division.
You're damn
Interesting, huh? Steve? He didn't pick his team to win. What division of the Braves in, Steve?
The NL East.
Okay.
So
he
I
didn't
want to
pick,
point
he-
out.
So remember earlier when he said we're not talking about the Phillies on this show, and then he goes and picks the Phillies? That's what I'm saying. Hypocrites.
It's cool.
So I will say this: the team that has won the NL East has not made it past the first round of the playoffs since they added the first round bye. And that's also why whoever wins the division will get knocked out in the first round.
Well,
My other hot take: I placed a bet for the entire AL West ranking. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
let me guess. I think I have yours
All right.
labeled down. All right. So obviously the 1 is the Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 and the 3 are the interesting ones. I'm gonna say you said Angels 4, Athletics 5.
No.
Angels 3.
Mm-mm.
Angels 5. Hopefully? Question mark.
Yep.
Okay. A's 4.
No.
A's 3.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna choose my words wisely here. Because if this team is where I think you have them, we're gonna fight.
Okay.
Is the Seattle Mariners at number 2?
Yes.
Okay. I was about to say if you put the dog shit Houston Astros above.
No, I have the Astros at the 4. I think they're going to really, really struggle this year, considering the fact that they've run out of so few options. They put Altuve in left field, and he sucks in left field.
He's just a glorified midget.
Listen, as someone who's also short, it's fun seeing someone at my height and make it that far.
Yeah, but at least you could probably track down a fly ball. He looks like he saw Casper the Ghost out there for the first time.
You can get them to finish 3rd at 340. You can get them to finish 4th at plus 900.
I see what you're doing here. Man, the payoff pitch is so good, man. You get we're ranking foods that's terrible. It shouldn't belong in ballparks. We're getting Steve fumbling his words over what teams in what division. We got Danny trying to mute me for a hot sec.
You got Kev just chilling in the left corner.
We got an Iowa mention.
Kev's just always in the bottom left. Yeah, Don started talking about blue waffles for a minute.
My spot.
Steve put on a baseball game. We got everything. But anyone got any other bold predictions or hot takes for the season you want to shoot out real quick before we head out?
Mike Trout, 30+ home runs.
Oh my God, you guys are gonna do this to me, aren't you? I'm gonna say. I've said it. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I gotta find the odds on this bet though. Trevor. Nope, I just lied. Wrong one. Alex Bregman to lead the American League in doubles this year.
That's so specific.
Listen. He loves the Green Monster. It's gonna be a great spot for him.
They don't have it as a future, but wait, are props up? Hold up a second. Yep, totals are up. Lines are up. Damn it, no first fives. Batter props are up though.
You ain't getting no first fives until Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do Nerfies right now though.
You know how I feel
Nerfies,
about a good little
Nerfies,
Nerfy.
Nerfies, game totals, and player props are up.
I'm about to spend my bankroll on Nerfies
So
until
looking
NCAA
at
comes
these.
back.
Zach Wheeler, Mackenzie Gore, Phillies versus Nats. The game total is 7. Y'all buying into that? Feels a little iffy to me.
I low-key like the Nats to win game 1. Just saying. That's just
Alright.
me being a guy, you know. Plus 148 seems good to me.
Sox versus Rangers totals at 7.5.
Crochet versus Evaldi. Ooh.
I'll do a series.
I'll take that first 5 under for sure.
Skeens and Sandy totals at 6.5. Plus money on under. That's why I'm taking the first 5 because who does the Marlins have in the bullpen?
Right.
Guardians, Royals totals at 7.5. I might take that under. That's that's 2 of the best bullpens in baseball.
What's the Giants Reds?
8.
We'll probably look at the first 5 when that comes out with Webb and Green going.
So I was telling them earlier, I have Giants first 5 money line and the cover the run line of plus 0.5.
Yeah.
Anybody like the White Sox against the Angels? Just me.
No, I was looking at that too. I can't bring myself to bet either of those teams.
I think we'll do a Mike Trout home run.
To be fair, Mike Trout has hit an opening day home run in 4 straight opening days. So it's worth a look.
Steve's gonna make me mad online again.
I'm always making you mad, Don.
Yeah, I like the under in that Cleveland Kansas City game. Kansas City's bullpen is kind of mid-level, but I think Reagan's can easily go 7 innings. Cleveland has the best 7, 8, 9 pitcher in baseball. So I'll gladly take them. Main reason I want to take that first 5 at San Francisco is San Francisco's bullpen is ranked at 25th out of 30 teams right now. So I don't trust that bullpen. I don't trust the Reds bullpen. I think the starters go decently, and then they just blow everything up.
I like Camilo Davallo.
He's not even closing.
Don't
this
matter.
year.
I still like him.
He's their 8th inning guy. Yeah. Dodgers, Tigers totals at 6.5 of plus money on the under. Athletics and Mariners are at 7.5. Are we gonna put together a parlay for the payoff pitch parlay?
Yeah.
You doing it now, or you want to do it later or on Wednesday?
Fuck it, let's do it now. Let's put it in.
All right.
Start with Steve so I can med.
The first 5s aren't even up yet, right?
Man,
Nope.
fuck the first 5. We don't need that shit.
Not even run lines. It's just totals. Some games have player props for them. Others don't.
And Steve, I'm letting you know now. If it's Mike Trout home run, I'm not touching it.
I would have put that in a parlay, bro. Come on.
You can't even put that right now.
You a freak sometimes. I don't know.
You know, I gets down.
My boy likes to get a day zone.
Ugh. Give me all I have it. What book are you looking at? DraftKings.
I'm at DK.
I'm on FanDuel.
I'm on FanDuel. All I see is the Money lines. So give me Kansas City Royals. Money
Money
line.
line.
Love it.
Um,
Put me on the spot.
Are we doing all money lines, or are we doing just whatever?
Yeah, because that's
Let's
Because I have a couple nerfies that I was gonna
let's
do.
go.
but-
Let's go all money lines.
Go
Let's
money
all
lines.
money
Keep it-
lines.
it's simple.
Keep it a buck. I'm gonna bankroll some nerfies in the process. But let's
Yeah, I'll hit you up on some of these nerfies.
All right, we're doing money lines. I'll take the Pirates and Skeens to beat the sorry ass Marlins.
I'm gonna take Seattle. Severino has never pitched good against Seattle and not at Seattle, and so I'll take the Mariners to win opening day.
Man, I really want to take the White Sox, but I'm not going to do that to you guys.
Can I talk you into the New York Mets?
That
Plus
was
114.
that was the other one I was looking at. I'm not going to lie to you.
So their bullpen, both bullpens are matched top 10, but one team, their second best hitter is a 37-year-old midget. One team's second best hitter just got paid $700 million.
Yeah. I'm going to say the Mets, and then I want to add a fifth leg for my guy betting cheese and take the Orioles. Make it at 1707.
I got 17 on the dot.
Yeah, send that to Cheese. You know he's down.
Yeah, I'm looking at their opening day roster. This is what the Astros are looking at: Yainer Diaz, Christian Walker, Dubon, Jeremy Pena, Paredes, Altuve, McCormick, Jake Myers, and Yorda. And the Mets are going to put their first 5 hitters are literally going to be lefty killers, and they're going against Framber Valdez.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna put this parlay together for every single game, and I want you guys to talk me out of it.
All right.
Hold on. Let me put all the legs together first.
You doing just money line?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so it would be
Juju Watkins got hurt.
Yeah, not a great one. Should be carried off.
Did non-contact.
Make sure you hopefully, tell Jaden Daniels' mom who pulled witchcraft on it.
Yeah. All right. So it's $10 to make 39,202.
Slight work.
Ready?
Normal Don parlay.
As much as I hate them, the Yankees,
Okay.
the Orioles, the Red Sox, Phillies, Royals, Mets, Reds, Braves, White Sox. Yes, I said the White Sox. Pittsburgh, Cardinals, Dodgers, Mariners, Diamondbacks.
I'm tailing. Let's go. Little pizza bet.
I'm just letting you know, if this hits, I might be going to Vegas. Might be going to San Antonio for the Final Four. Steve and I will have a field day with them big old women.
So just to point out too, before we head off here, because we definitely got off track. I was telling you guys about the Marlins Pirates, the under at 6.5. The game is projected a 15% decrease in home runs per average based on the stadium and a 5% decrease in runs scored. When games early in the season have 5% or higher, according to Ballpark Pal, the under is hit 72% of the time. I would not bet it until we see lineups, but I'm just according to the weather, we're getting a lot of low-scoring games to start, and I might start running back my 25 cents to $5,000 parlay. that we did last year, and I'm taking 3 games to not have a home run. And those 3 games are going to be it's going to be Philly, Washington, Angels, White Sox, and Pirates, Dodgers, or Pirates, Marlins.
See, now you're contradicting yourself because you said Mike Trout hits a home run in the opening game in 4 straight years. Now you're saying that he's not going to hit a home run.
Yeah, but this
Now-
would be the year. This would be the year.
Steve, can you attest
Listen,
to this?
I'm just
Is this
saying,
what you're gonna
if I put this parlay in, it's going to be like 25 cents to win like $1,000. So if he doesn't hit it, then cool. And then
Well,
I'll
let's
just
put it this way: if
I'll
I put a buck
25
in,
cents,
if yours is 25 or $1,000, I'm gonna put a buck for 4.
yeah,
We're gonna cook.
yeah. And see what I do is I always do 25 cents, but I do 25 cents round robins. So it's like $1
I'll
to win.
I'll
9K.
fade a Mike Trout opening day home run for that.
Oh my fucking god! Get me off this show, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna end it there. Thank you guys
Nah,
for tuning
fuck
in.
that. You know
Guys.
damn well I'm putting it. I'm on the opposite side. Don't tell
Make-
this.
Make sure you guys check out everyone's Twitters, Don Corleone, Heels0809, and Fast Breaks, as well as Gotham Gambling for me. We're going to have a huge slate of games coming up and a huge card coming up for opening day. Make sure you guys tune in. Thanks for watching.